Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we're taking a look at Guyver Dark Hero, which is the sequel to the 1991 movie The Guyver. But this time we have a different male lead playing the same character. We have David Hayter, a Canadian actor who, I just found out, he co-wrote the script for X-Men and X-Men 2. And he also voiced the Shark in the Flash series that came out recently. Yeah, so he actually won the Saturn Award for Best Writing, but he was an action hero, action movie actor before that. So he also voiced King Shark on the Flash. So yeah, X-Men and X-Men 2, The Watchmen as well. So award-winning writer later. But he plays Sean Barker, the Guyver, who is now kind of used to fighting criminals, and he in Los Angeles, the zoonoids basically, and he's fighting crime. However, killing the Guyver unit definitely wants to kill, and he is getting exhausted a lot of it. So he learns of these cave drawings on an archaeological dig in Utah. So he decides to make his way to Utah, and he meets up with, when he's looking for directions to go to the archaeological dig, he meets up with Corey Edwards, who's the daughter of Marcus Edwards, who's the lead archaeologist on the site. Very coincidental meeting. And this leads him to see a painting, a skull painting basically, that reminds him of the lead zoonoid that he fought in the first movie. And he does encounter a couple of zoonoids in the woods, because this is like right near the woods, the cave. And he finds out that he had only destroyed the Los Angeles branch of the Kronos Corporation, the one where all the zoonoids and their experiments were being done. And that there are a lot of them over here, and he meets up with a couple of them. They discover an alien spaceship that has been hidden inside the cave for many years, in fact for a very long time. And that's how the Guyver unit and the zoonoids got created on Earth. The Guyver unit was actually created to fight the aliens' enemies, but they decided it wasn't that successful, and then they abandoned it. They abandoned them on planet Earth. So he managed to battle the zoonoids, fighting along with I think he's a commander, Commander Atkins, played by Christopher Michael. He is FBI or something like that, the military or something like that. Excuse me. And along with Corey as well. So towards the end, they managed to defeat all the other ones. He is a little bit more comfortable with the fact that he is the Guyver. He is offered to join in the efforts to defeat the Kronos Corporation, remaining members of it, but he refuses and goes off with Corey instead. Presumably, since we don't get a sequel after this, he and Corey gets married and they live, and things are much better for him. That's what I imagine happens to this guy. But yeah, it's a pretty good movie. It's a lot of good fight scenes. There's some jump scenes where he jumps off a cliff and mid-air he activates the Guyver. That's one of the best scenes in the movie. The acting in certain cases is really bad, but the main cast are pretty okay, I would say. So yeah, it's a pretty worthy sequel. It's actually way better than the first one, but I definitely think you should watch this movie. Both the movies definitely, if possible, even back to back. So like I mentioned, we have David Hayter, who plays Sean Barker. Kathy Christopherson plays Corey Edwards. Bruno Patrick plays Arlene Kane, one of the main villains. Christopher Michael plays Commander Atkins. Stuart Weiss plays Corey's dad, Marcus Edwards. And there's a few other actors in there as well. Pretty interesting movie, pretty fun to watch. That's it. I remember watching this a couple of times, way long back, and it's a good superhero kind of movie to enjoy, maybe on a lazy afternoon or late at night. It's pretty awesome to watch. It is very low budget, and it was actually initially it went direct to video, but then it did get a little bit of a theatrical run in some countries. mainly because of the fight scenes were rated pretty high, and that's the reason why. So yeah, it's got a cult following. I do enjoy these movies a lot. They aren't a patch on the Marvel movies or even some of the DC movies, but still it is a lot of fun to watch. I will give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. Good night.